respect, or worse, who don't treat you with respect. You're not alone. I was tired too, which is why I founded BAM Basements and Masons. With you, the customer, you can rest easy knowing that our team will always treat you. And
so you got Todd's number?
We provide you with the
Okay,
highest
and
quality
speed. We got speed to 8 o'clock.
customer service you won't find anywhere else. BAM Basements is the fastest growing local basement company in Iowa. We have more training and more expertise than all of the basement systems out there. We know our stuff. You'll get our high-tech system and all our knowledge whenever your basement needs repair. You don't like surprises? We'll tell it like it is. From the worst case scenario to the best BAM basements in Iowa and the best financing. 0% for the rest of the year. For your free estimate, go to bambasements.com. That's bambasements.com. Nasty leaks? We've got the fix. Call 963-0226.
Morning, Corey. How are you, bud?
This is Kate Garner. Joining us today for the Neuropathy Minute is Dr. Josiah Fitzsimmons from Barrow Neuropathy right here in Des Moines. He is board certified in neuropathy. Dr. J, we see and hear ads all the time for medications that can treat neuropathy pain. Do these really work?
I see opioid medications given to patients all the time.
Hey,
but this is dangerous for two
Outdoors
reasons. First, they're addictive. And second, they only mask the pain.
Good.
They don't fix the problem.
Well, thanks again for hopping on this
We
morning.
focus on regenerating nerves and arteries that are dead.
We are
No
just
drugs,
about
no
30
injections.
seconds away
All
from the
treatments are
intro,
FDA
and then
cleared
we'll be
and
right in
Dr.
there.
J,
You'll
how
be our
soon can a
first
patient
one
be
that we
seen?
talk
We
to.
have 7 physicians under one roof that address
Perfect.
the
I'll put you on
specific
a
needs
quick
and
hold, and
treatments
then
for
we'll
each
be
patient.
right with you.
We even have patients that drive hours for treatment.
Dr. J, thank you for joining us. If you have been diagnosed or think you might have neuropathy, call today.
What are you doing this morning, Corey?
Special. Text the word painless to 21,000. That's PAIN.
Morning, everybody.
SS to 21,000. Or call 515-755-PAIN. That's
Is it,
515-755.
you got all the show stuff ready to go?
$49 neuropathy special today. Be pain-free. Medicare and most health insurances accepted.
The following show on 102.1 FM ESPN is paid for by Outdoors Traditions TV, LLC.
From the Valley Bet Studio, 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader, KRNT Des Moines, a Des Moines radio group station.
Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
That sounds like fun, Corey. Good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope you're having a great Saturday morning all across the good old US of A. We got the old Facebook Live going on. Corey's up there making fish sauce and watching us this morning. Hey, the show is brought to you in part by our good friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. Tracy, Dick, Danielle will take great care of you. Family owned, family ran, and they're doing a great job. $60 a month will get you a free month when you pay for a year. You get a 12 by 50 assigned spot. You got secure gates, 24/7 access, security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Plenty of places to check out and leave your gear. That's what I do when I'm not using it. And they'll take great care of you down there. Tracy, Dick, or Danielle, 515-822-1362 is the number to call, and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you. Will you do that for me? I'd appreciate it. All right, hey, a couple quick things. Donovan's birthday is today. My buddy Donovan Huell down in Lincoln, Kansas. Happy birthday, Donovan. Yay. Happy birthday, buddy. Hopefully he's sleeping in this morning. So we got a fun show for you. We're going to be talking pheasants, deer, fish, and all that other fun stuff. We got Todd Bogenschutz from the Iowa DNR up first. In the 8 o'clock hour, the Sauceman's coming on. It's the Veterans Day edition of the show. So we'll have a little patriotic music thrown in there when we can. Good morning, Jeff Kerr. How you doing, buddy? Jeff's already parked and ready to go pheasant hunting. So that's exciting right there. Let's head on over to the phones and see what our buddy Todd's doing from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning, Dan. How are you this morning?
You know what? I'm doing good. I've been sitting in a tree all week, so normally this time I'm strapped in and just waiting for the sun to come up and start seeing some deer run through the corn. But between you and me, Todd, I'm really getting sick of looking at all that corn, man. It's like a sea of corn where I'm at.
Yeah, down there in south central Iowa, it's just a little different schedule than the rest of the state, it seems like.
Yeah, I tell you, the pheasants are happy, man. I got pheasants cackling all over me. It's just they're in hog heaven in that corn, in that standing cornfield.
Oh, when them crops are up, they definitely use them.
Oh, look, cover, food, what more could you want, right?
Yep, big blocks of cover, harder for predators to find them, and yeah, they run around. Hawks can't get at them. It's perfect.
Yeah, they're happy, man. They're just cackling their heads off. Morning, Steve Hansen. Good to see you there, buddy. So, Todd, I've been hearing some really good reports on pheasant numbers. Everybody seems to be finding some birds.
Yeah, I mean, especially north of I-80, I think, that's where our densities are a little better. Staff reported about a bird a mile up in that part of the state, and sounds like there's a lot of folks out on opener, and everybody moved birds. Not everybody was happy with their shooting, but I think everybody's pretty happy with the bird. So.
I can relate to the shooting thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can.
Yeah, good morning.
Down in South Central there where you're at, the staff only averaged about a bird every 3 miles, so the densities are lower in southern Iowa, but, there's still birds down there. But, yeah, there's people shot some birds down there, saw birds, but, yeah, a common theme I heard from, that part of the world down there was, man, there's a lot of crops in yet. So.
Yeah, well, it's just like everything else. Good morning, Donovan. Happy birthday, buddy. Good to see you. I'm sitting there all day from most of the days from sun up to sunset, and I'm seeing 4 or 5 deer, and that's it. And I know them deer are out there in that corn. I got 300 acres of corn out there in front of me, and they could be anywhere, Todd. I mean, I can't wait for them to get that cut so they push the deer back into the timber.
Yeah, push the pheasants back into the habitat. But yeah, deer, pheasants, I mean, they're just comfortable roosting out there, bedding out there. I mean, why leave it? Got the bedroom, got the kitchen all right there. So
yeah. Hey, I was talking. I had an email from a lady about pheasants, and she wanted to know where do pheasants sleep and stuff. And I said, well, they sleep off the ground. What is that called? Gallinaceous bird or what is?
Yeah, I mean, they're a gallinaceous bird.
Gallinaceous, thank you.
Yeah, and they all roost on the ground. They're not like turkeys, and they go up into trees. They stay on the ground all night. And, generally it depends on the weather, but, on nicer nights, like maybe tonight they're probably roosting more on open hilltops, that kind of stuff, if they have it available. That way, if a predator does come along, they can, escape pretty easily. If we've got really inclement weather, sometimes you find them bury them into cattails and, just trying to conserve that thermal energy. So it really depends on the conditions and the habitats they have.
Yeah. But I've seen them in cedar trees. I've seen them on hay bale rolls, sleeping, roosting there too. So they do that.
Yep. Especially midday, you'll find them loafing in the shrubby cover. They kind of like that. Lets the sun gets in there, and they take advantage of that thermal energy, but still keeps them protected from, predators overhead. So yeah, you'll see them a lot of times, especially middle of the day, loafing in that kind of woody evergreen cover.
So most of the time though, they sleep on the ground.
Yep, pretty much all the time. Yep.
Okay. All right. What about now? Are they the? Donovan says the quail numbers are way up in Kansas.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
Usually when we have those decent springs and summers, we get good production.
Yeah. Well, that's because I go down there and hunt. I can't hit them, so.
They feel safe.
Yeah. What other game birds are gallinaceous birds?
Turkeys would fall in that family. So would our Hungarian partridge. So, yeah, and prairie grouse would fall in that group. So any of the kind of the upland birds that use the upland, but actually even rough grouse and turkey fall in that it's kind of the gallinaceous group is kind of like the birds that are a lot like chickens.
So,
yep, the turkey, quail, pheasants, prairie grouse. Yep.
Well, but turkeys roost in trees.
Yep. So there's a little bit of variation in the gallinaceous birds. If you go over to Asia where they have a little bit more diversity and you get into peacocks and, guinea fowl and that kind of stuff, they all kind of fall in that gallinaceous group.
Can you imagine trying to peacock hunt?
I've actually seen that on the Outdoor Channel.
Have you really?
It looked interesting. They actually do that where they do have decent wild numbers.
Seriously.
That guy hunting them with a dog,
Really? So you don't have a peacock decoy out there and you're out there. I don't even know. I mean, have you ever heard of you've heard peacocks. I mean, they kind of like scream.
Yeah. I would guess you could probably hunt them that way. I guess the show I saw, the guy was hunting them with a pointing dog, which kind of, it looked like pretty rough terrain and kind of, I describe it as kind of a young forest swale. It looked like pretty thick stuff, but yeah, they showed the dog on point, and bird got flushed, and the guy shot it. And I'm like, well, that's different.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had peacock. I wonder what that tastes like.
Most of the gallinaceous birds, are chicken. That was actually a domesticated, wild fowl over there in Asia, and so, I think that's one of the things about the gallinaceous birds is that they generally are all pretty good eating. Now, some of them, like the stronger flyers, like chickens, are a little darker meat, a little stronger flavor, and the birds that prefer to be on the ground a lot of the time, like turkey and pheasant, they're a little bit lighter meat, so it's a little bit sweeter. But I think that's what attracted early humans to chickens.
Yeah,
it's hard to beat chicken.
Yeah, can you imagine Sam Elliott? Peacock, it's what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good morning, Gary, up in Minnesota. Tennessee or Minnesota's got their deer season kicking off today. Good morning, Roger Wild. Roger's driving a Triple H Outfitters. Good morning, Jay. Happy birthday, Donovan, and good morning, Jim. So, Jim's listening to us in the deer blind. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Aaron, good morning. Jeff, good morning.
I hope he's got the earbuds in so he's not spooking the deer.
Yeah, I tell you what, I started doing that. Them all day sets, man, they're hard. They're getting harder and harder when you're not seeing nothing. I got to put an earbud in once in a while just to keep my mind occupied.
Well, how do you hear that big buck sneaking up on you then?
Well, I only put one in, so I can still hear the ch-ch-ch-ch. But I mean, right. But it's been so windy, Todd. You can't hear anything anyway.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Do you know Jeff Kerr?
The name sounds familiar. Pheasants Forever. I've met so many people.
Okay. Well, he says hi. He says hi, Bink. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I guess not. Not off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I'm just trying to relay a message. Good morning, Nathan. Good to see you. Nice buck you got, Nathan. Congratulations. So, Todd, I mean, the numbers are good. I mean, everybody should be happy. Pheasant kicks off at what, 8 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, shooting hours 8 to 4:30 for pheasants and quail and huns. And so, I think obviously hunting pressure is probably going to drop off a little bit after opening weekend here. But, I think for the guys down in southern Iowa, as the crops come out, probably the hunting will get a little better than it was even on the opening. So, that work to look forward to, up north where, where we had pretty good pressure. I've heard reports of groups shooting 96 birds opening weekend, and a lot of pressure. Those birds are pretty wily. The crops are out, and so, those birds might be getting a little tougher to hunt. So,
Yeah, isn't Fur Bearers kicking off today, too? Yeah.
A lot of our seasons is pretty much we're in the peak of fall now. If you're an avid outdoors person, it's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all right. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Jeremy Lee. Good to see you, buddy, on Facebook Live. Appreciate you all checking us out. So, Todd, what's to do? What do we got to look forward to for the rest of the pheasant season? What's some do's and don'ts you want to get out there to the public?
I think for the guys in southern Iowa, definitely scout out, where you intend to hunt. If you can find cover that's near harvested crop fields, you're probably going to have a little more success with the birds. And then, if you got a favorite hunting spot and all the corn standing around it, like kind of your situation, just keep an eye on it. And, the day after you see that corn go out, that'd be a good day to go hunt it. I actually did that this week. It was a little spot that I like to hunt, but it was all standing corn. And as I was driving by to hunt another spot, I saw they had just harvested it. And, they were getting ready to spread fertilizer and work it up. And I'm like, I can jump in there quick and hunt that. And, God, the dog pointed 20 yards into cover, and 20 yards farther, I had 8 roosters got up and was done in about 5 minutes.
Well, that's awesome.
So opportunity, timing like that. But, we always encourage folks, you got to wear that blaze horn to want everybody to be safe. And, if you're hunting with a group, stick to the plan. We don't mind anybody getting hurt. It should be enjoyable and a fun time. So just know where everybody's going to be and stick to the plan and have a safe hunt.
Yep, plan your hunt and hunt your plan.
Yep.
And keep those guns higher than the horizon when you're shooting.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've had to tell people about, the last pheasant hunt I went on, there was 4 or 5 of us, and I had to keep yelling at a couple guys because they kept wanting to run ahead. The dog go on point. It's like, we all have to walk the same. And I said, You run ahead. What does that do? Nobody's going to be able to. You're getting into the firing line. That's totally not safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
People they get excited and they don't think about it.
Yeah, that's why we stress that, and hunter safety is know your target. Don't get set on that target fixation and block out what's in the background. You kind of got to know what's there, and if you're hunting with pointing dogs, it's kind of the whole idea. They point, they should hold for you, should give everybody the chance to move up there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on. If someone wants more information about our upland birds or anything going on with what you're doing, how can they get a hold of you, or where can they find that, Todd?
Well, they can find it on our website. Go to www.iodnr.gov and just Google our pheasant survey, the full reports there. So, folks are interested in where densities are good, or, they might just want to know what the density are around where they typically can hunt. It's all right there. My contact information is there. And, we get a lot of questions from folks. What do I have to have on a bird to transport it? What are the requirements for blaze horns? We got just our web staff there, but just nice, just click the dot and I'll bring up a little message and explain that stuff. So really good, useful site. Urge folks to look at that if you want info on pheasant hunting or quail or upland birds in general.
You going pheasant hunting or deer hunting today?
Actually, got a football game at Grandview. They're undefeated. I think ranked 4th in the nation. The daughter goes there, so I think I'll be at the football game today.
You're such a good dad. That's awesome, man.
Well, I might be in the tree stand tonight.
Oh, I would definitely be in there. The rut's on, so those does should be coming into estrus every day if they're not already. I just haven't been seeing the chasing. I thought even with the standing corn, I'd be seeing more chasing than what I have. And I've seen maybe 2 or 3 deer chasing, and that just tells me that I think it's too early for them big bucks to be locked up already. I think the best is coming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. I usually figure peak of ruts right around November 10th. Veterans Day is usually something I keep. But yeah, first 2 weeks of November. I've seen some little bucks, do the hoof stomping and chasing the does here this week. But the big bucks have just disappeared. So I'm feeling that they are starting to get locked down. They aren't just doing their normal pattern. They're definitely starting to feel it because I haven't seen the big. I see the little bucks coming out, but the big bucks seem nowhere to be found, which tells me it must be gearing up pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I know where they're at. They're in all that corn. That's not
the case for me.
No, yeah. If you ain't got corn, I don't. Them deer. It's amazing. I know. They're still there. So it just drives you nuts. It's amazing how they can lay low but I'm not even getting them on camera. It's just really weird right now.
Yeah, I got to pull my camera cards. I haven't pulled them for a week, so I'm curious to see if the big bucks are showing up after dark still. But, I'm up here with that derecho hit, and so the woodlands is just leveled. And, this year with all that light hitting the forest floor, the weeds in the woods are, head high, and it's like, God, why would the deer ever even leave that? They got everything they need there, good cover, good food.
Yeah, as we're talking, I've gotten like 7 or 8 doe pictures on my camera and no bucks trailing them whatsoever. So that's what I'm saying. I think they're still, I don't think a lot of them are in estrus yet. It's going to happen any day, but they got to be getting close.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's getting to that time, it's that time of the year, the sunlight really triggers that. And so
well, it's daylight savings time. Let's get those deer on photo period, man.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, so. I know. I'm just, if I have to eat one more Pop-Tart in the tree, man, I'm going to, Todd, wouldn't it be nice if you could just get on your phone and just type in your grid coordinates and just have like a bacon, egg, cheese biscuit delivered through a drone or something? Just
quiet, silent drone.
Yeah, just a
little drone that would come in silent.
Yeah, a cup of coffee like at 10 o'clock, with a biscuit, bacon biscuit or something, or a Milo Locker sandwich or something. Wouldn't that just be awesome?
You mentioned it. I bet you somebody's already scheming. How would I do that?
Yeah, my latitude and longitude. Here's my grid. Here's my coordinates. I would like a biscuit. I'd like a little half cup of coffee, no cream, little sugar, and cherry roll for later. That'd be awesome. Here's my credit card. Please put it on whisper mode so you don't spook the deer.
There you go.
Yeah. A new revenue stream right here on the show, Todd.
Yeah, I think somebody's working on it. You brought the idea. All it takes is an entrepreneur to do it now.
I'm telling you that. Or, hey, halfway through the day, if you get hungry, how about a mini pizza and a Coke? You know? We're not asking for much, Todd. Come on.
Yeah, nice super hot chocolate on that really cold day.
Oh, that'd be... You know, I tell you what, I am starting to pack a thermos with me when it gets super cold, man. It does help when you're trying to sit out there for several hours and you're freezing.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is about a warm drink, but when your feet are cold and then you start drinking that warm drink, you know it's not getting down there, but your feet just feel warmer.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you. All right, man. Listen, you go have fun at the football game, Todd. Thanks for coming on. We always appreciate you being on the show, buddy.
All right. Glad to be here, and hunt safe, everyone.
All right, Todd. Talk to you soon. And if you need anything, please let me know.
All right. Take care.
Thank you. There he goes, Todd Bogenschutz from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, 718 and some change. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Hey, have you heard the news about the great... Wow, tell him congrats, Kent. That's awesome. Good morning, Jeff. Support system, the Probo Cam and the AT5 trail camera have done it again. Introducing the new Pine Ridge Archery line of 250 archery accessories that you will want to get on your bow. This new line includes stabilizers, peep sights, kisser buttons, and the new wrist sling. The wrist sling is totally set free and is available in different colors, and this will allow you to tune it to your specific grip, so your hand goes right in the sling without any hang-ups for smoother draws when you're getting ready to shoot your game. These new Nitro products will have you shooting tighter groups with consistency before you know it. Included in these products are tons of colors so you can customize your bow for your favorite college teams like never before. Where you at, Larry Mack? I was sleeping. In the USA at Pine Ridge Archery's factory in Illinois. That's right. He can't be hunting. He's already tagged out. He can't hunt again until after gun season in Missouri. For diehard bow hunters like you and me. Check out all these great new products at Sportsman's Warehouse anytime at PineRidgeArchery.com.
There's a place in Ankeny that's all about the outdoors, and that place is Sportsman's Warehouse. They provide all lines of hunting and fishing gear at the best prices. You can find gear for deer, turkey, waterfowl, elk, or whatever hunting you're into. New products arrive each week to outfit you better. They have a complete firearms area.
Man, I'm getting a ton of doe pictures this morning.
Around. Everything from cleaning equipment to reloading can be found at Sportsman's Warehouse. Their fishing department is simply the best. They have your favorite tackle like Fluger, Daiwa, Abu Garcia, Quantum, and Zebco. From the serious angler to the regular fishing enthusiast.
Tell you what, that Reveal SK is doing a good job. It's keeping the battery up.
Camping to boating to the best clothes and footwear like lacrosse and Danner for the entire family. That's what you'll find at Sportsman's Warehouse. They're located off Highway 35 on Horn Labor Road, open 7 days a week to serve you. Ask about the seminar series happening every month. Your hometown outdoor store should be Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I like Chick-fil-A nuggets because they are made with love. It's kind of like if you want to go to your grandmother's house.
Well, she's looking behind her.
Dinner. It's going to be your real...
She got a deer coming?
Meal. You can't go wrong with it. Hey y'all, I'm Maddie, and something I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is their gold color. It lets me know that I'm about to enjoy something hot and delicious. It's just comfort food. It feels good.
Wow, Tim, that's a nice one, buddy. That's a heck of a deer there. Good morning, Steve.
Are you into cooking wild game or grilling? If you are, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack, stick, or jerky around.
And that doe's in love with my scrape. She's not moving.
Easily use at home, including 3 new low sodium blends that
she loves that pure whitetail. Look at that, man. She won't leave that mock scrape I made. Put some bedded up and some white lightning in there yesterday.
Spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain Seasonings also has chili, taco, and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills everywhere. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse, at your favorite grilling retailer, or just go to highmtnjerky.com.
Come back with get Sledgehammer ready.
Store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling.
Good morning, Alan. Alan, how you doing, buddy?
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning all across the good old U.S. of A. Elite launched 2 new bows. They've got one called a Terrain. It comes in a couple different draw lengths, 45 to 60 pounds or 55 to 70 pounds. It's got a draw length of 25.5 to 31.5. So for all you long draw archers out there, you need a 31 and a half inch bow. There you go. Listen to this price point, $6.99. How about that? That's a bow hunt on a budget right there, buddy. And it's got some really good features. It features 325 feet per second. Good morning there, you Arkansas Avenger. Anthony got a nice deer down in Kansas. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The Arkansas Avenger scored. He tagged out. Morning, John. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. So if you're looking for a couple new bows, the Basin is one you could check out. It's 32.3 axle to axle length. It's got a 6.6 brace height. It weighs 3.9 pounds, 16 to 30 inch draw. Now this is the Basin. I just told you about the Terrain. It's got a 20 to 70 peak weight. It has 80% up to 80% let off, 315. And the price, what is the price? Well, I don't know. I ain't got that far yet. It doesn't tell me the price. Well, how about that? Does it not tell me the price? I'm looking. It doesn't tell me the price. Build my bow. Let me try to build the bow. Well, you know what? Go to Archery Field and Sports or Sportsman's Warehouse and ask for the price. There you go. But I know those two both are budget bows, and you got the Basin and the new Terrain from Elite Archery. Go check that out. Good morning, Alan. I hope you find him, buddy. I hope you find him. That's good. So happy Veterans Day to all our vets out there. Everybody that served is serving. God bless you. Thanks for all your service. We appreciate you. Always appreciate everything that you do. CJ, you use scent remover when the field hunting, but how can the deer, etc., don't smell the food and become alerted? Still learning. Well, they don't know what my food tastes like or smells like. They don't know what that is, CJ. Humans, they know. I don't know if my bologna sandwich gives off an alert to them, but they're more worried about predators. So the human scent, the coyote scent, that's why I use lethal scent products like that 360 field can or the dirt spray. I always spray down at the truck, and then if I walk in and if I get a little sweaty or something, I'll take that BOV can and I'll spray down. It's really easy to keep in my pack. That's a good question. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good question. Let's see. We got a new What's Your Beef segment today. Oh, Andrew, I need it. Give it to me, Andrew. Gotta have it. Outdoors needs it. Outdoors wants it. Outdoors has gotta have it. It's time to sledgehammer that corn. I'm sick of looking at it. Corn. Let's get those combines rolling, farmers. Man. I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, man, it's just you sit there and your eyes are like you're going corn blind from looking at it for 12 hours. And then, the sun's beating off of it and it's glowing. It's like nuclear corn by the time you're done for the day. Your eyes are so fried from looking at the corn stalks, and then, it's like, Monday and Tuesday was nice. Good morning, Good morning, Fishing Dave. How you doing, buddy? Monday and Tuesday wasn't so bad with the wind because, every once in a while you'd start seeing those corn stalks shake. And okay, what's that over there nibbling, Good morning, Skippy. How you doing, Skippy? And I'd sit there and start seeing that corn stalk shake, and I'd hear something, and then about 5 seconds later I'd start seeing a deer weave through. That's fine. But when you got 15, 20 mile an hour winds, that's not a lot of fun trying to stare out there at that corn all day. I'm telling you, man. We get that corn out, it's going to make a world of difference. But I don't know. It's like a sea of corn around. I got 400 acres of corn I'm hunting around. Those deer, I guarantee you, all of my target deer are in the corn because I'm not seeing them. Drives me nuts.
Hiding from you.
Drives me nuts. 244-1350, 244-1350 if you want to call in. Andrew's got nothing to do. Let's see. It is 7:27 and some change. I told everybody happy birthday for Donovan. I told you about the new terrain and basin models. I thanked all our vets. We just talked to Todd. I'm all caught up. How about that? Efficiency. Efficiency, if it even got a sledgehammer in. Even got a sledgehammer in.
Even you can do it.
Daddy needs it. Yeah, actually, I kind of stole that from another radio show, to be honest with you. A lot of times if I'm bored, I'll listen to fantasy football. And there's a show on there that I really like. And he says, Daddy needs it. Daddy wants it. Daddy needs it. Daddy's got to have it. Whenever there's a good projection or something on a player. Yeah. And then they pop Sledgehammer on. So I said, I like that. I'm going to steal that.
And you did.
I did. They say that's the nicest form of flattery is when you imitate, when you steal. Oh, yeah. But I'm not really stealing because I'm acknowledging what I'm doing. So I'm just borrowing the idea.
Oh, so that's all you have to do.
Now, why did that pop up? Oh, Larry McCoy's calling us. Wow, hey. Larry McCoy live on the air. How you doing, Larry McCoy?
What is happening? I missed a call from you, so I was returning your call.
Well, I'm going to have Andrew call you back so I can put you on the radio. I got you on speaker right now so everybody on the show can hear you and ECAM. So,
hello, everybody.
I was talking about the basin and the terrain, so I'm sure I messed something up, so I thought I'd better have you come on and correct me.
Perfect.
All right, we'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right, there goes Larry McCoy. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a Larry Mack attack. You know what Larry does on Respect the Game TV? He does the Larry Mack schwack. He's always swacking deer. Good morning, Matt in Pennsylvania, my camera buddy. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
I remember when I could broadcast and make sense.
I do remember those days. Good to see you, Skippy.
For your school, special events, fundraisers, or apparel for your business, don't buy online. Buy local. From
You got Larry's number?
Best Apparel in West Des Moines. Take your IDs to them, and their staff members will help you design that T-shirt you'll be proud to wear. Get that first.
He was sleeping.
Available online, and call them at 515.
I can't imagine anybody else doing anything else on this fine day.
Always satisfaction guaranteed. Start creating your T-shirts now.
Morning, Jacob.
Best screen print and embroidery. 515-223-4422. That's 515-223-4422.
You want me to give it to you?
I'm just making sure I have it. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it out loud.
Starts with this.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
That's the one I'm going to call in.
Look at that. We have an app. How about that? I'm excited. Aren't you excited? We have an app in the iTunes store. I'll tell you more about that in a minute.
Our dogs are
Well, there you go. Tell Colton I said hi, Matt.
Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your
It's time to hear some schwack. Man, I've been waiting all week to hear schwack. I almost pulled trigger on two. It's just couldn't do it. They need another year, and I don't usually say that, but they just they were like 125-inch deer. I didn't want to shoot 125-inch. Nothing wrong with that. No, I want to see some big ones. Well, they say don't pass on what on the first day that you wouldn't on the last day. Shoot a doe. Shoot a doe. Thanks, Skippy.
Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full.
Don't use the app. Yeah. Go ahead and download that, Skip, but we're not live on there yet. It'll be January 1st. We'll be live on that.
Shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types.
Larry's giving Andrew some trouble.
Any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order.
What do you do? The old, hey, it's outdoors, Dan. Yeah, he's always making. Larry's always ripping on me. Huh? Yeah, I figured. We're going to be talking about fall trout fishing soon.
please stop by and see us at 69.
We'll do the Larry Mack Schwack attack, and then we'll talk the fishing.
515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer.
I'm worried about this boy, Andrew.
Some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build box scrapes that will help you
I'm not
see
giving him
more
the stink
deer.
eye.
Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the
Do
White
what?
Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist.
Do what?
Pure Whitetail is more than scents.
What do you do? The old, hey, it's outdoors.
Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have.
What?
Scents,
Is it me you're looking for? Hello? Hello? Is it me? Doing a little Lionel Richie this morning, is he? Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Larry's funny. That's why he's the star.
It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I've got the man, the big Schwack attack, Larry Mack. It's Lionel Richie extraordinaire on the phone. What are you doing there, Larry Mack Schwack?
Oh, how's it going? Actually, I'm packing to get back on the road.
Are you leaving again? You going to Kansas?
I think I'm going to go back out to Kansas for a little bit. Yep.
Well, good luck.
Thinking about it anyway.
I don't blame you, man.
And that hurts. That hurts sometimes. You know, if I ain't got at least 2 cups of coffee, I'm not thinking it's painful.
Well, I would go back out. Connie's Fried Chicken and the deer hunting's getting good. If you got, I would definitely head back out.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
I'm telling you, buddy. I've had 9 or 10 really good encounters this week. I had deer at 15, 20 yards, but I just didn't. I didn't have enough time because it came in out of the corn, and I got the camera over, but they weren't big. They weren't what I was looking for to shoot. So, but man, they were on that pure whitetail. I put that bedded up and that white lightning out the dust on the corn stalks and stuff, and boy, they stopped them. I mean, they stopped and sniffed, and then they went on their merry way, but. All that on that 360 or 400 acre side, man, it's just all the corn still in. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, they kind of make things rough, that's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of cover out there, and if they don't have to leave it, they won't until every doe in there in that corn. They'll push some does out in that corn and try to keep them there as well. A lot of them bucks will. But you'll see some cruisers and stuff along the edge, especially as it heats up a little more and more. Every farm's a little bit different as far as when the peak time is and when the deer on that particular farm. New deer will be showing up. I was looking at some of my cameras all over and had a couple new bucks show up on camera overnight. So I mean, it's that time of year.
Well, Tuesday I had 2 come out of the middle of the corn. I mean, they came off that point. At least that's where I think they came out of, over there by the horseshoe. Mm-hmm. And they came out of that middle, and they walked right down the middle of that corn right to me. I saw them like 50, 60 yards out. And it's like, where in the world are you coming from? Because I thought I'd be seeing stuff coming from the edge off of that chunk of timber, but I'm not. And I haven't seen anything where I shot that big 6-pointer last year. I haven't seen anything come out. Where you and I found that other buck? Mm-hmm. I haven't seen anything come out of there. I had something come in behind me walking that edge, and then there's a scrape over there like it was last year. I remember I told you there was a scrape right there. Mm-hmm. But man, I just haven't seen anything cut across like I thought I would. Everything's coming behind me through that gap, or it's coming from that point. It's really weird this year.
Yeah, that's because all of that. There's a lot of corn on that side, and actually on both sides over there. So they're not having to use that. They have all the cover they need where they're at. So once that stuff gets cut, things will change a little bit. And if not, like I said, you're going to get some cruisers go by. It makes things a little bit more of a challenge with the corn being in, but not. But it's not impossible. I mean, the deer are going to be there. You just got to hunt the fringes.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. I thought I'd be seeing some chasing in the corn, the bucks after the does, but I haven't seen any of that yet.
Yeah, it's like I said, every farm's different. It could, flip a switch,
Yeah.
Overnight, whenever the, deer are moving and being pushed around off of one property to the next, or vice versa, or just being pushed around, things could heat up in a hurry. So
yeah, tell everybody about
being out there.
Yeah, tell everybody about your Mexico trip real quick.
Yeah, it was good. Went down to Old Mexico here this last week with the guys from Small Town Hunting. Typical if there's just southern style hunt, hunting some does and stuff. It was a management hunt, which is always fun. It's fun to go down there and learn. You learn a lot about aging deer, and it's just a pretty awesome hunt. There's a lot of I've never seen more aggressive deer as far as calling and just physically aggressive towards one another. Even this time of year, because their rut down there isn't until probably mid-December, and but they're still snort wheezing at each other and acting like deer. So everything that you that you see or hear, that you want to hear in the woods, you hear down there for sure.
Yeah, I've only rattled in a couple bucks so far too. I mean, and they've been like 115, 110 inch deer. I mean, they're just. It's just a goofy year right now. I think the best is yet to come, but boy, it's just I sit there and scratch my head more than usual lately.
Yeah, well, as there's a lot to be said. It's been consistent all the way through. I'm one of those guys that kind of believe it carries out through the year. When turkey season's a little bit late. I was seeing poults late, through the year, and I think that. Like I said, every farm's different. I'm not saying the rut's late at all because, I've got trail cam pictures and seen bucks breeding does already, back in the end of October. So
yeah,
it just depends on the farm. But as a mass, I think things are a little bit different for sure.
Yeah. Tell us about the new bows. Elite launched the Basin and the Terrain. I just told everybody, but that Terrain looks like a smoker.
Yeah, I'll tell you, with the Terrain, I was, it comes in at a really affordable price, and it's a best-in-class product in my opinion. It's a hybrid cell system, which is new to Elite, but it feels like an Elite, and it feels really, really good. I was a matter of fact, right after I set one up and shot a little bit, I called the engineer. I was like, "You guys did a heck of a job on this bow. It shoots well. I'm actually loading one in my case to take on the road with me as well, because I think I'm going to take one out in the woods with me." I'm pretty impressed with that bow for sure. It's the new colors. It's available in the new colors, the browns, the sienna brown, and also the mountain tan, which has been very popular. I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of requests for those. And both those colors are pretty hot right now. So, but the Terrain is, like I said, and the other thing that it does, address, it goes up to 31.5 inches of draw.
Yeah.
So 32-inch guys, you can, you're going to be pretty close. You'll be able to get in there and make this bow work for sure. And I've just been really, really pleased being it's a hybrid system, and the bow's super good, super solid back wall, and just shoots like a dream, tuned up really easy. And like I said, I was shooting the bow really, really well.
Yeah, I told everybody right at halfway through the first hour the 25.5 to 31.5 draw length. That's awesome. I mean, that's going to fit pretty much everybody. If someone's 32, you put a loop on there, you should be right there.
Yeah, it's good. We've actually sold several to some long draw guys, and they're gotten some feedback, and they're really liking it.
Yeah, $6.99 on the suggested retail. That's a good budget bow. And on the Basin, I was telling everybody the dimensions on that. What's the price on that? I couldn't find the price on the Basin.
The price for the is $4.99, same as the Ember. Pretty much, it's basically a $4.99, $5.99
okay
package.
Okay, so that's
$4.99 bare bow.
So the Basin's an upgrade from the Ember.
And what it is similar system, a little bit longer, bow is 32, I believe, inches.
Right.
And it goes out to 30 inches, and it's available in 70 pounds.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it looks nice, that the Basin RTS. So
Yep.
good looking bow.
Yes. Yeah, you get with the RTS, you get the quiver, the arrow main rest, and also a CB sight. So you basically set up there. I know Mark has some. Has some coming. I know, the retailers and stuff now, those are definitely on the way to retailers. There are some trains in the retailer as well right now.
Okay. Yeah. Mark's good about that stuff. Well, Larry Mack, I'm trying to get a deer for the show, buddy. Hey, and don't you want to give a shout out to the new Golden Extreme Platinum sponsor for Respect the Game TV?
Oh, is it Outdoor Stands Donuts?
The Outdoor Call Radio Donuts. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, you better wait for that check now, man. It's going to be a while. There'll be mold growing on that thing before it gets to you.
Yeah, Andrew said, I was going to say, because whenever he called, I answered the phone thing aloud. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm happy. We finally got the Outdoor Call Radio app up on iTunes, so
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm excited for it when we launch in January. We should have the Google app and the Alexa app up in the next month, a couple weeks, and but I'm gonna partner up with the TV show so we can get a little coverage nationally, and I'm excited about that.
Oh, cool. We are as well. I think that's an awesome platform. I know you've been working hard to get this going, and I'm happy to see it all come together because, like I said, I know you've been working hard to make it happen, and it's pretty cool. So we're super excited to be involved as well.
Yeah, well, I got plenty of time to work on it in the stand because I'm just watching deer as usual.
Yep, got your extra bottle of defogger.
I do. I got my BOS can of lethal and my fields in my pack, and I just spray away.
Yep. I'll tell you though,
what is it? It's BOV, right?
BOV.
BOV.
Yeah. Like what you talking about?
I don't. You know me. I muddle. Yeah, Michael Lee, if you're listening, I do get it right 90% of the time.
You get it right 98% of the time.
I still haven't figured out what BOV stands for, though.
Huh? I have no idea.
Yeah, well, see, there you go. Now you know everything, so I don't feel bad now.
Actually, maybe I know. It's just got to come to my head. I'm on my second cup of coffee.
Well, that's all right. I do. Hey, I tell you what, I love that thing you put it in your pack. You don't even know it's there. That's one of the best things Lethal's put out in a while. I love it.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. It's awesome. Literally, it's in my pack all the time.
Yeah.
It sprays so quiet and also evenly. So, I mean, like you said, in your pack, in the tree, in the blind, whatever, you always have it with you.
Yep.
And it's, I really like that product for sure that they came out with.
The dirt spray and the field wipes and the cooler reviver, I think, are my top 4 lethal products.
Yeah. I mean, I like them all. The thing is, too, but the big bottle is you get more in the bottle this year, and also, the price doesn't reflect it. It's the same price, but you're getting more. And the shelf life of it. I've had no complaints whatsoever.
Well,
when it comes to field spray or the lethal products.
No, I spray down at the truck. I just leave the big bottle in my truck, or I keep it in the Polaris. And then when what's nice about the 360, the field spray, that little BOV can, when you get out there to set your decoy up, it's the field spray, so you can spray down your decoy and stuff real quick. You don't have that big bottle, the big plastic thing with you. You just slip it back in your pack and you're up in your tree.
Yep.
I think that's the great thing they did this year. I really do. So.
Yeah. No, I know it's going over well, and like I said, all their products have been money for me. I don't go into the woods without it.
Yeah. Well, that cooler reviver, I get more compliments on that cooler reviver. It's amazing. I mean, people that don't even hunt or fish, they use it in their camper, their boats, or their live wells, their coolers.
Yep.
The camp.
Those fold-out tables and stuff.
Yeah, the camping crowd loves that cooler reviver.
Oh, it's amazing. It's a great product.
Yeah.
It is a great product.
Yep. So Donovan's birthday is today. If you're going down there today, you better get him a birthday cake.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I'm giving him a cupcake.
Yeah, well, he'll like that. And then you can sing hello to him.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got to get my blow the dust off my karaoke machine.
All right. Well, anyway, I know you're busy. I just wanted to get you on. Congrats on a great hunt in Mexico. You're on a roll again, man. You've been smoking them.
Thanks. Like I said, it's fun. That's a fun hunt. Our guys from Small Town always make it fun. They're a great group of guys as well. And yeah, we just got to keep things rolling, and pretty happy with you know the way some of the shows and stuff are going and everything, and just trying to keep things moving forward. Hopefully, all the listeners out there, you know the time is now. Get out there and enjoy it. You never know what you're going to see.
Give me in like 60 seconds. Give us your rattling sequence and what you're doing with your stretchback call for grunts.
Mainly, the rattling sequence just depends on if I'm blind rattling or rattling a deer this time of year. But if I'm blind rattling, you know, I'll rattle for a good probably 15 seconds or so, and follow it up with a grunt or a snort wheeze, or vice versa. You could start up with a snort wheeze and start rattling. But most generally I'm hunting with a decoy right now, so just trying to get deer's attention because it's important to make sure that the decoys are visible to the deer from their waves.
Okay.
And then with the call, you know, you're just give them some short, and then give a long grunt. You got to get their attention. That way, it'll tell you what to do, especially if you're grunt to them, you know, when you see them. If you're blind grunting, you just got to get their attention, and don't be afraid to associate some other sound with it. Whether you tie a piece of paracord to a dead limb and make a little bit of noise on the ground as well. Try something new. You know, if what you're doing is not working, we're creatures of habit. Change it up.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes something happen.
Okay. And don't forget about your little bag trick.
Yep, I got my bag of Ziploc, my Ziploc bag of leaves. I got a quart-sized bag full of leaves. That's my squeeze them a little bit, make a little bit of noise, make it sound like there's something, you know, on the ground walking as well. I'll try to capture that other sense.
Yeah, that works. I've actually had that work myself. That's a great Larry Mack trick. So, all right, tell them where they can see Respect the Game TV there, boss.
Sportsman's Channel, Tuesday nights. You can go, you know, to our YouTube channel. Instagram, Facebook, you know, Respect the Game TV, Hunt Channel, and also MOTV. So, yeah, if there's somewhere that you'd like us to be, you know, send us a message and let us know.
All right, buddy. Hey, good luck if I don't talk to you. Tell everybody hi for me, okay?
All right. We'll see y'all. Thanks for having me on, Dan.
All right, Larry Mack. See you, buddy.
See you. Take care.
All right, we're late for a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? Hey, Larry Mack's something else, isn't he? Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Richard. Yep, that was the Larry Mack attack. A statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa? I tell you what, folks. Larry, Philip, Ryan, Paul, Kent. When I retired Outdoors Traditions TV with Jeff and I last year or the year before, last year. It was hard to do that. You know, doing the show with Jeff for 20 years, we were very blessed to do that. We had great sponsors, and we appreciated everybody that watched us. But honestly, I've had more fun since I moved over to hey, Jerry, you're right, buddy. He is good people. I've had more fun being on the show with Larry and Ryan and Paul and Philip, and I don't have the pressure that I used to have with my own show. You know, it was one of the best things I've ever done, and I couldn't be around a better group of people. I love them. They're just good people. Hey, Brian, good luck. Brian, good luck. Brian's in the stand. Hope you get a big one, Brian. Good luck, buddy. Morning, Jeff.
Serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Workshop Knife and Tool Sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening knives and flexible abrasive belts.
I'm going to be talking about fishing. We got speed coming up. I'm going to try and get the fall fish, the trout stuff in before we go to this last break.
Customer service is always a call away. So if you love
we got a jam-packed show today.
consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners.
And Larry, man, he's a tagger, man.
At worksharptools.com. That's
I don't like saying killer.
worksharptools.com.
You know, you could say killer. He's got more reverence for the animal than you know. Larry's like. That's why I love Larry. Larry's like. He's a better hunter than I am. I'll never be as good a hunter as Larry, but he's got as much reverence for the animals as I do, and I love that. I respect that. Respect the game. There you go.
Crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent.
There you go, Bri.
At the moment of impact.
Brian's on doe patrol. Nothing wrong with that, man. We all love sloppy does.
With its four-edge bone-splitting.
Man, that sounds good right now. Sloppy dough sandwich. Doesn't that sound good? Oh, I could go for a sloppy dough.
They can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Do not trust it to a head that will not deliver a short recovery. For more information, go online at Slick.
Sloppy doughs. It's what's for dinner. Sloppy doughs is what's for dinner.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmaster.
Hi, Jackie.
When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has
I do like Backwoods Attraction, boy. Those food plots rock.
Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and
It's sloppy dough every day.
If you're not using Backwoods Attraction
It's sloppy dough time, Derek.
From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Every spring it happens. You can't wait to hear those first gobbles.
Well, it's going to give me like 2 minutes to do the trout report. Putting pressure on me. Well, it's a talk show. That's what we're supposed to do is talk. There you go, Fave. Hey, fall fishing's awesome right now, man. They're trying to get fat. Derek, you more than welcome to it, buddy. Sloppy doughs. It's what's for dinner.
These calls go from excited yelp and cuts to contentment calls like hers in a split second. Each call we make is crafted to a different pitch or sound. The single and double wagon wheels have a great rasp sound. The mini wagon calls have a higher raspy pitch. And their little lady walnut box call is one you will want in your arsenal. Spurs Up Calls is a family call business.
Spurs Up Calls. Hey, that's the first time on the show, Spurs Up.
Spurs Up Calls, family owned and hunter friendly.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, fall fishing for Iowa's prize trout. That's what's going on according to Mike Steck from the Iowa Department of Fisheries. Supervisor says anglers can test their skills. A lot of wild fish in their streams. He said the catch stream-related brown trout up to 16 inches, 10 to 12-inch stock rainbow in the Manaquota River. Miles of public access spots line the river in Clayton and Delaware counties. Rainbow trout and pools runs, while brown trout will be near wood habitat. Best chance to catch all three trout species is one of the trip is Spring Branch Creek, southwest of Manchester, Iowa. Great public access with more than 1.5 miles of cold water stream. So go trout it up. You want more information about trout, you do need to get a trout fee stamp to possess it. And you can just go to iowadnr.gov/trout. 15 communities are going to start stocking locations ready for anglers to catch. The DNR is going to release between 1,000 to 2,000 rainbow trout at 15 of 18 community trout stocking locations across Iowa as part of its cool weather trout program. So we'll have the community trout ponds going. Locations are Ada Hayden Heritage Park, up in Ames, Banner, Big Lake, Discovery Park, a Heritage Pond, Jefferson County Park Pond in Fairfield, Liberty Center Pond, Moreland Pond, North Prairie Lake, Lake Patoka, Prairie Park Fishery, Atoma Park Pond, Sand Lake in Marshalltown, Terry Lake in Johnson, Wilson Lake in Fort Madison. So there you go. Also, you can just check the website, DNR website, /trout, to watch for future press releases on when they're going to be releasing trout in those areas. If you're going out fishing, small hook with a night crawler or a corner or a bobber works really well. Panther martins or Mep spinners are also good lures for you to try. I still got 30 seconds, don't I? 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be back with the Sauceman. He's doing a Veterans Day deal. Happy Vets Day to everybody. We'll be back on 1350 ESPN. I didn't hear that, Aaron, but that's awesome. That's a good walleye lake, man.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away.
Thanks for doing that.
Heating and Cooling is a family-owned
I always enjoy having you on.
that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than
How long are you going to be out there?
$15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
All right, well, good luck, man. I hope you send me a picture when you get one. You going to be filming yourself? Yeah, have fun.
Under your roof every day.
All right, if you need something, let me know, okay? Bye, buddy.
Whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable.
Yeah, it is, Brian. I like Little River. That's a great little lake. Good morning, Smokin' Joe. You doing the show today?
1999. Camp-right employees are outdoor.
Smokin' Joe's actually got some trucks. I drove by Carl's the other day. They actually had trucks on the lot. It was awesome.
They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all. This fully enclosed, off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort of a
get home, take a Lethal Products body wash shower, put a little deodorant on, and put my game hide stuff on, and head to the tree.
Camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs,
sit the rest of the day. Bah. Out there, throwing the old grunt tube. Doing a little Kenny G on my dual stretchback haul.
Or anytime on the web at camprite.com. That's camprite with a K.com.
That corn's killing me, man. Too much corn.
Well, why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's more than great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes
Better
waiting
call
for you
Speedy.
at Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food like buttermilk fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin, to name just a few. Central Standard Restaurant features...
Hey, I want to take a minute just to say thank you for everybody that's watched us on Facebook Live all year. All the gang at Imperial Rv and Ryan, whatever his name is over there, Andrew, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't remember his name. We always appreciate you. Thank you so much. Really, 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 really couldn't do the show as long as we have for 25 years without you guys and gals. So thank you so much.
Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222 Southwest University in Waukee, Iowa.
You are? Well, Speed says that to everybody.
The perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
From the Valley Bet Studio, 102.1 FM, 1350 ESPN, Des Moines Sports Leader, KRNT Des Moines, a Des Moines radio group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
I don't think you guys do that. But I'll get you out here in just a couple seconds.
I like that. That's got some snap to it. Yep. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning to you. Happy Deer Day and Pheasant Day and Fishing Day, whatever your little cup of tea is. Happy Veterans Day. Veterans Day is next Thursday, but we're doing it early because we want to say thanks to all the vets out there. We got the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, wait a minute. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. If you want to see the new terrain or basin that Larry and I just talked about, go to elitearchery.com and check it out, or head over to Archery Field and Sports, our Sportsman's Warehouse. Let's go over to the phones and see what the old Sauceman is up to. How you doing there, Saucy?
I'm flawless, just like you.
Yeah, I'm not flawless, man. I tell you, Speed, I got out of the tree the other day. I'm dragging, my butt's dragging, man. These 12, 14-hour days in a tree, it's getting all, the corn is still in where I'm hunting, and them deer, they're just not moving all day. It's a struggle. I got an hour down the road after I left, and I realized I left my camera in my Polaris. So I had to drive all the way back to the farm to get my camera because I didn't want to leave my camera overnight. I'm losing it, buddy.
Well, I tell you, I imagine once I get to be old like you, Dan, I'll be the same way.
Yeah, I don't think you were ever going to get old. I talked to Gary the other day about you. I told him, I said, you know who I'm talking about, Gary, your buddy Gary?
Yeah.
I said, if I'm as good a shape as Speed at his age, I'm going to be so happy.
Oh, well, good clean living, Dan. I'll tell you what, I just said that I'm not crediting my age to that.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with that moonshine you drink every morning, huh?
Well, yeah, take a shot of moonshine in the morning and then take a shot of cookies, wings, and things, hot sauce, and by golly, you're up and running.
Yeah, if they don't clean the arteries out, nothing will.
Yep. Keep the cholesterol down and everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Veterans Day coffee, we've got here in Wall Lake down at Doc's place, we got Veterans Coffee this morning, coffee and rolls at 8:30. They do that every year down here. It's kind of nice, you know.
Well, you do a lot for a lot of people that you don't ever talk about. But now, don't you got like a big deal coming up before Thanksgiving? You do every year in Des Moines too.
Well, things got a little dangerous on that, so they had to quit that.
Oh, because of the COVID.
Well, yeah, and other things, but no, we used to do that big feed down there, and well, we used to have ribs for kids up here at the plant, and then transportation got too expensive, and so then we did about cooked up 1,000 pounds of pork and brought down there and give it away, but we had kind of curbed that a little bit, but we still do Camp Courageous over in Monticello and New Hope in Carroll. We raised $10,000 for New Hope in Carroll, raised $3,500 for Camp Courageous over in Monticello. So happy to do that.
Yeah, you do a lot of good stuff. I always tell everybody you're an Iowa treasure, man. You always do a lot of things that people don't know that you do. So
Dan, you got to look at it this way, though. You got to pay rent for the space we occupy while we're here.
Oh,
now, if you think you're too good to kind of help other people out, it's going to be a short life.
Well, it's not a very rewarding life if you don't. That's for sure.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I know that you're a big pheasant fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you tried the Korean sauce with pheasant and made like a pheasant stir fry or pheasant wings or anything with that yet?
No, the only thing I've ever did, the only way I cook pheasant is a mixture of bacon, grease, and butter, and then roll it. I crush up these Cheez-It crackers, and just crush up the Cheez-It crackers, and then take the pheasant breast and then roll them in that crushed up Cheez-It mix, and then fry them in a combination of bacon, grease, and butter. And boy, I'll tell you what, those suckers are good. Now I bet they'd be good with the Korean, but I've just never tried that on them.
You need to try that because I had a guy tell me it was absolutely wonderful. Now you got to brine the bird. You got to brine it, but he said he had water chestnuts, broccoli, and snow peas. And he put that in there, and he said it turned out really, really good.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'll have to give that a shot. Yeah. I got because a lot of the guys have got quite a few birds up here already.
Yeah. You just got to strip your pheasant when you cook. Yep. But he said it was really, really good, and I said I'll tell Speed because that does sound good.
Oh, that does sound good. You betcha.
Yeah.
It kind of makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Yeah. Hey, did you have a good Halloween?
Yeah, had a real good one. I was on the road pretty much right through it, so I didn't. Somebody told me to take my mask off, and I said I really didn't have one on.
Yeah. Well, your costume's that floppy hat.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I wear my floppy hat and my Cookies T-shirt and Cookies shorts. Why they thought I was dressing up for a masquerade party, and I said, no, that's just my normal uniform.
Yeah. Now I was talking about sloppy doughs a little while ago. Now how would Speed Herrig cookie man, the sauce guy, whatever you want to call yourself. How would you make sloppy doughs, Mr. Speedy?
Well, I'll tell you what, and you talk about deer meat works real good for that. Just coarse grind it, and then what I do is a little bit of flavor enhancer, and then I actually prefer our tangy mustard, barbecue sauce with that. Cook it down, and needless to say, there won't be any fat to drain off, and just blend that in with it. You got some good sloppy joes, sloppy doughs, whatever you want. Speaking of that, I about got me a nice big buck the other night, leaving Wall Lake right west of town here. There was one standing right on the road waiting for me.
You did, what was you driving?
I was driving my Aviator.
Okay.
But lucky I wasn't going too fast, and he just slowly walked across the road. He wasn't worried about me.
Yeah.
And,
well, if you're driving the rib wagon, you don't have to worry about it.
No, because they'll just jump right in there, just get cookies on them.
What'd you tell me? Deer just come running because they want to be just covered all over with cookies.
Yeah, and you find that like when we drive down the road, hogs will be jumping the fence just to get cookies on their loin.
Well, I'm telling you. No, that's good stuff. Sloppy doughs. I like taking ground venison, putting a little, take a white onion and chop it up, and then caramelize that in a pan. Put some flavor enhancer in there, and then I like. You guys have got me hooked on the Western sauce. I don't know why I didn't like that as much as I did before, but the sweet hickory was always my go-to, and the original was always one of my favorites too. But that Western, I've really gotten hooked on that sweet smoky taste that's got to it. But boy, I tell you what, you put that in there with the cookies and flavor enhancer, the chopped onions, and the grilled, the sautéed venison, and you got some really good sloppy doughs with that. Speed? Did we lose him? Did he hang up on me? You better reestablish.
I'm guessing he just had enough of you.
You better reestablish contact with him.
We better.
Yeah, we'll call him.
Or maybe he just doesn't want to speak to you.
Yeah, we'll call him.
What if he just says no?
Would you call him back? Quit arguing. I'm getting a new producer. Technical difficulties. Technical. I don't know what the deal with this is. I'm telling you. Good morning, Neil. Good morning. Yeah, I like a white or yellow onion. Chop it up. Put a little flavor enhancer in there. Maybe a little olive oil just in the pan, just to coat it a little bit, and then get that all nice and brown. And you don't have to worry about any runoff or anything. And then you put your smoky, the Western sauce in there, the cookies, and you're good to go. Did we lose? Did his phone go dead? Huh, that's weird. I think we've lost Speed. I don't know what happened. So let me tell you what. Let me take a real quick break, and we'll be right. We'll see if we can right the ship when we get back here on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial Rv Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRvCenter.com. That's ImperialRvCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a
Is that
lifetime.
him?
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's
That's
financial
weird.
future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away.
We found Speed.
Insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. You're hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not.
I'm trying, man.
If untreated or not treated on time, you could
Just
have
haven't seen one I want to shoot yet.
Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features insect shield,
Oh,
with talent that is
man.
fused to the fabric fibers.
I know one thing, the dog's even getting tired of me getting up at 4 o'clock every morning.
For the life of the garment.
He just looks at me and goes, will you kill something and get done so I can sleep?
Can help protect you from ticks,
Stop,
cherries, and
Raven.
other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality.
He gets so mad because he wants to go. God, that dog. That dog is a tank, man.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you
Got a
need
beast
to
of a
remember
dog.
to work
I
on your
can't I can't pick him up anymore.
Don't take them out on opening
I
day.
had to pick him up, and my shoulder is still killing me
To have a proper
because he
first
wouldn't go
aid
down to the
kit
street
when you go
because
into
he thinks his shock collar's still on. And I'm going, your shock collar's not on.
and items that could be used as a splint if needed.
Fire
Plus a
him.
muzzle.
Tony says you need to get fired, Andrew.
Please make sure your pet is current on all
Fire
vaccines
me.
before you
Yeah,
get out.
because you're not doing your
Also get a
job.
good physical
I'm
exam
doing
to
my
make
job
sure
just
he's
fine.
Tony, you better watch it. He won't let you on trivia anymore.
I know.
protection from the elements. And
That dog's 100 pounds a mess, man. I picked him up, and Jenny was just laughing. She goes, oh, my God, Daniel, you're going to kill your back. I said, no
Take
kidding.
him out
He
one of
runs
these
through.
days.
Be careful and have fun.
Who?
Remember, this
Dog?
is what most of
I
our
took him
dogs
out to the
look forward
farm
to.
last week and
This
let him
message has
run
been
around.
brought
But
to you by
I
Dr.
got to
Steve
get him.
from Westfield Veterinary Hospital.
Yeah, he's
For
not
questions about
trained.
keeping your pet healthy, contact
He
Dr.
does love to
Steve
go out
by
there and
phone.
smell, though, I'll tell you.
515-980-65-PET. Westfield Veterinary Hospital, for the life of your pet.
It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. I think we got Speed back on the line and see what did they lose? Did you not pay your phone bill or what?
Well, I thought you didn't pay yours.
I pay my bill all the time. I'm sitting there just talking. I'm going, all of a sudden you're not there, and I'm going, no, did I say something to make him mad? All I said was I like the Western sauce better. I don't know what that would have made him mad for.
Well, no. I just figured you hung up on me. You was tired of my BS, which was barbecue sauce.
Well, I would never hang up on you. So, but that's my favorite sloppy doughs thing now with the Western sauce.
Yeah, it's with the minced onion, and it just got a nice little kick to it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's good stuff, man.
Okay.
So,
And what I'm getting doing probably a 13 or 15 pound turkey, and I'm doing a brisket for Thanksgiving.
You
what
are.
You doing?
I think I'm gonna actually smoke a turkey this year. I think Jenny's gonna let me smoke it because usually she likes to roast them. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna take me a bird and coat it with butter, and then put a little cookies flavor enhancer all over it. And then I'm gonna put some cherry applewood in the smoker and smoke that puppy up.
I like the smoked turkey better than I do the roast turkey, but the thing I don't like about smoking them, I never get the juice for that because I love the turkey gravy.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. And the drumsticks and the wings aren't as good as if you roast them too. I don't know, that if you smoke them. So, my mom always liked the turkey legs and stuff. That was, that's why she always preferred to do the roast turkey. But I told Jenny, I love smoked turkey breast, Speed. I don't think there's anything better than that.
No, they're real good because they stay nice and juicy. that way. And now what I'll do is I'll just take that bird and spatchcock it and then put it down on a rack in a real shallow pan, put just a cup or two of water in it, and cook it that way. But it don't take long to get a bird done. And I always do mine the day before, and then strip all the meat off it and put it in the refrigerator. And then the next morning I just have to put it in a low temp oven and warm it up, and that way I don't have the carcass or anything to deal with on Thanksgiving Day, because I don't stand at the end of the table and carve the bird like the picture perfect thing is. But that way I can get the gravy all made and do the cranberry. I put a little bit of orange liqueur in my cranberries when I cook them down.
Yeah.
And then I froze a bunch of sweet corn this year, as I do every year, and take that out and throw a little cream cheese and butter with that. And then I make hard, healthy potatoes with butter, cream cheese, and sour cream in it. And
now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. I'm getting really hungry here. I didn't have Dan's donuts this morning, so.
What? Didn't he bring you donuts?
He did not, no.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I said, we need to talk.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, he needs to talk about something.
Now I'm really geared up. I think I got to go straight to the grill now.
Brant wants to know if you've ever made smoked shotgun shells.
Smoked shotgun shells, I'd be like, no.
He says cut the legs and the wings off, roast for gravy, smoke the thighs and the breast after 12 hours of brine.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. That's what he's calling smoked shotgun shells.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, I thought he was trying to get me to smoke a shotgun.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't put ammunition in the smoker. That's not going to work out real well. Hey, have you ever taken
you always said, Dan, I might look a little slow and stupid, but I think I really am talking season,
I like taking a little apple juice or orange juice and put that in a tray and slide that under the bird in the smoker too, and let that permeate when it's smoking. That puts a little extra flavor in there.
Yeah, just cut up a few lemons too and throw in there, and that works pretty slick too.
Oh, I haven't done that. I'll try that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. Well, I'm glad you're out there doing your thing. I'm going to let you go so you can get to your veterans coffee. I just wanted to get you on and thank you for everything. And is there any? Hey, we're going to start in January. We're going to start giving those Sauce Squad packages away on the when we launch the network. So, and we got our app done. If you go to iTunes, look up the Outdoor Call Radio. We got our app. It's in the iTunes store now.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So but I just got a test thing running right now. The real thing it won't be on there until January 1st.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, anything I can do to help you, give me a shout, buddy.
Well, you are just being my buddy is all I need, man.
Well, there you go, and make sure you treat everybody around you, those like run your control board and all that.
No, I gave him a raise, but I'm taking it back.
No, keep it going, Speed. Keep talking to him. Yeah. That's right. We need to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk.
Yeah, he needs a talking to is what he needs. Yeah. All right, Speedy, if someone wants to find out more about hey, Christmas is not that far away. If you want to give the taste of cookies for Christmas, Speed's got these great holiday packs. Speed, how can they do that?
Yeah, just we got those nice gift packs. Just go to cookiesbbq.com, and then I'll also have a bunch of them. I'm going to be out in the Hy-Vee store out in Altoona the 16th and 17th of January from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. We'll have a bunch of gift packs out there too. But
well, hey, have Jody or you remind me about that, and so maybe I can come out there and do something with you.
Yeah, they'll throw us both in jail.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. Just don't.
It's okay.
Yeah, just don't. Hey, you got bail money. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All you have to do is sell one of your rib wagons, and we're set for life.
Yeah, there you go. So then just go to the old cookiesbbq.com and order them, or stop out there. I'll have a bunch of them out at the IV store there in Altoona, and I'll be out there the 16th and 17th. So all you listeners and Dan too, stop out and give me a rough time.
Yeah, well, we will. I'm sure I'll come out there and see what you're doing.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Hey, if I don't talk to you before, happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all the listeners out there, and certainly appreciate all the support, Dan.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Yep, see you guys.
There he goes, Mr. Speedy. 8:22 and some change. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert.
Brant, that sounds wonderful, bud.
With offices in West Des Moines and Aiken, Iowa.
Yeah,
I know things can be tough in the world
that
today.
sounds good.
I see it every day.
I'll have to check that out.
Relationship issues, parenting
Next thing I'm probably going to use
anxiety,
the gas station
depression,
thing on the
or
way to
folks just
Kansas
looking
City.
for a new direction or
And
plan in their life.
after hearing all
If you find
this, I want
yourself
to go back
struggling,
to
they're looking for someone to help
Well, if you're going to Kansas City, you got good food down there.
a marriage,
Yeah, I'm
or just
looking
helping
forward
with
to
everyday
getting some
stress,
barbecue.
please consider calling me a New Life. We offer a family-friendly,
I
straightforward
start-
approach to helping you to get through the layers of
Yeah, I
stress
gotta
that can be
start. We
harmful
got
to your
some
health,
venison to get
relationships,
through,
and your work. The staff at New Life
definitely
offer
like to-
one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so
be
you can
honest,
discover better choices
ever
on
since
how to
I've
handle
had
the
bear,
issues you might be dealing
really
with in
like
your life.
I got to get a bear, man. I'm almost, I think I'm out of bear. I got to get a bear hunt in. Morning, Todd. How you doing, pal? Simplify.
That was really good, but the one thing,
Also find us 24/7
I
at
just got,
newlifecounseling.com.
there was a, whether there's
We are
a
here to help you
moose,
when you need us.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special
State.
gift idea? Hop on over to the
Football
Lotta Pop
field.
store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard at Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese.
Yeah, if I get a moose, man, I'll have to buy another freezer.
You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny.
I don't know if we're going or not. I can't get that guy to call me back.
Variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from
Man, I want to get a moose
popcorn
bad.
to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event.
They're good
Everyone loves
eating.
popcorn, especially when it's from
If I don't get
Lotta
that moose hunt, I'm going to try and go elk hunting again. But that elk hunting, they're just, man, I can't guarantee you're going to get one.
any special occasion, corporate events, and special
Well, there's no guarantees on the moose either, but I feel more confident about the moose than I do. Because I'll shoot a cow moose. I don't care. I just want the meat.
Lotta Pop. Great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
Brad, the app is done. It's on Google. It's not released to the Google Play Store. So just keep checking it. The Google app the Android app should be out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's why I pushed the launch back to January. And then Alexa should be online in that same time frame. But everything's done. So, but yeah, I'm excited. You know, everybody will have the app and when we launch. So you'll be able to listen 7 days a week and 24/7. Plus, we'll have special contests and prizes and all that other stuff on there.
Available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday.
And you're going to want to get one of those next year. Outdoor Call radio stickers on your truck or your car. If I see you out and you got one of those on, you're going to win some swag.
Try to stay undetected and lethal. Well, Lethal Products can help you do that every trip. It starts.
Gosh, I hope I get this big one today.
Providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses.
I was sitting there the other day, and that buck came in. I'm sitting there, and it came in behind me, and I can't move because I got the camera right here. So I reach over and I grab the camera and I turn the camera, so I'm just looking down through my peripheral vision. I got the camera on. I got my screen, here's my camera screen. So I'm watching the deer through the camera, and I'm just sitting there, and I got my hand on the bow. And it's like a 115, you know. And it just walks right into frame, and I'm going, man, please be a shooter, please be a shooter. And that 115 walked in, and it's like, well, I'm not going to shoot you, but at least it's a deer. At least it's pretty cool. But man, them deer, I didn't even hear him until he was like 15 feet behind me. They're so quiet, and that wind, it's just driving me nuts. So, but if I would have done that, it would have been like a 160, you know. Just I haven't seen them big boys yet. Hey, Brad, I'll have, we'll be out, we'll be doing something for it. I'll just keep listening to the show or checking on Facebook. I'll let you know when you can pick them up, okay?
When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed,
Well, Aaron, that's good, man. Squirrel's good eating.
from their food plot blends like
I love squirrel.
and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractive
Fried
like
squirrel and gravy, man.
Stuff,
Woo, that's good eating
the best
there.
way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor is.
Or squirrel and noodles is good too.
Backwoods Attraction has the
That's
feed
what they
and
do.
seed
That's what you
perfect
should make,
for your
Kayla.
hunting
Some
property. So do
squirrel and
yourself
noodles.
a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store.
You gonna call
and ask
Smelter?
for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. You're a little bit early. Blackhawk Lake fishing report. The bass is doing good. The crappie are fair. The gills are slow. Brushy Creek, all the fishing cleaning stations are closed, just so you know. Black crappie is fair, walleye are fair, perch are fair, Storm Lake, catfish bite is fair, walleye are fair, white bass is fair. Water temperature is in the 40s at Clear Lake. Black crappie are slow, walleye bite is slow, yellow bass are slow, Rice Lake. The bluegill are fair, crawlers under a bobber are producing fish there. Walleye bite is slow, yellow perch is slow. Silver Lake and Worth County, bluegill bite is fair, bass are slow, yellow perch are slow. Upper Pine Lake, black crappie bite is fair. East Ogoboji, the crappie bite is good, gills are good, pumpkin seeds are good. Lost Island Lake, the black crappie bite is fair, bluegill are fair, walleye are fair, yellow bass are fair, yellow perch are good. Minnewassata Lake, I like that, Minnewassata. But it's just fun to say, isn't it? Minnewassata. Black crappie bite is fair, bluegill are fair, pumpkin seeds are good, walleye are fair. Hi, Raven. You're a good boy. He listens to my show. My little puppy. Spirit Lake, crappie bite are fair, gills are good, walleye bite is good there. Early morning, late evening bite is still, but the day bite is improving. Yellow perch are good too. West Ogoboji Lake, water temperatures at 50. Black crappie bite are good, bluegills are good, walleye are fair. Lake Miami, or I think it's Miami, or Minami. I'm not saying that right. Miami, Lake Miami, Miami. Bluegill bite is fair, whatever it is. Channel catfish bite are fair, largemouth bass are fair. Spinnerbaits, rubber worms are producing fish. Lake Wapala, black crappie bite are slow, gills are fair, catfish bite is fair, largemouth bass are fair. Rathbun, the current link level is 904. Black crappie bite is good. Spinner crappies over rock piles using small crankbaits are producing fish. Channel catfish bite is fair, walleye are fair, wipers are fair. Red Hawk Lake, the bluegill bite is slow. Channel catfish bite is fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Crankbaits, plastics, and topwater lures along the shoal line are producing bass along Red Hawk. Banner Lake, rainbow trout bite is good. Inline spinners, spoons, small plastics, and live baits under a bobber are producing fish. Big Creek, the black crappie bite is fair. Walleye are good. Wipers are good. 3 Mile, crappie bite is fair. Bluegills are good. Jigs, fish near the cedar tree brush piles or along the flooded timberline are producing all assortment of fish. Walleye bite are slow. 12 Mile, dock is in at the main ramp. Crappie bite is slow. Gills are slow. Bass are slow. There's your fishing report for the day. I think Smelter's on the line. Let's go see what little Smelter's up to. Good morning, little Smelter.
Oh, little?
Yeah,
whoa, what was that?
Little Smelter.
Oh, man.
What do you want me to call him? Big Smelter?
Fighting words.
Well, he never calls the show. You know, it's like, you know, are you good? You know, you're part of the show. You need to be on the show.
I'm on the show.
Well,
He's on the show.
You weren't on the show last week.
I was with customers. What do you want to do? Just tell them to hold on for an hour?
I think you should just say, you know, I know I'm financially stable, but I've got a prior commitment. Can we do it 5 minutes later is what I think you should say. You certainly don't have a time. When I'm on the phone with you, it's like, oh, hey, Dan, I got to call you back. I got a customer. I got to go.
I do not ever say that.
Oh, he says it all the time, folks. Yeah. Hey, Dan, I got to go. I got a potential walk-in customer here who's kicking tires. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hey, you actually got some trucks on a lot.
Some tires to kick. I do, yeah. And I have more coming in. That's the exciting news.
I have Traverses built that are coming soon. I have Equinoxes built that are coming soon.
Yeah.
It's a whole new day.
It's exciting. It's a whole new day.
Christmas in November. Like my wife, as soon as November 1 hits, there is Christmas trees up in my house, decorations up in my house. So I'm like, it is what it is.
Well, there's
nothing.
nothing
Now
wrong.
I'm on board with it because now I'm going to have vehicles, so it's really like Christmas. So it's just having to work out.
Yeah, Joe's going to be out there putting ornaments on on the rearview mirrors.
Yeah, there's like 10 cars here, so I don't have to do a whole lot of work.
Yeah. Well, it looked like you had more trucks than that. When did I drive by? Friday, Saturday? It looks like you had.
You didn't even stop by?
Well,
yeah, what's with that?
Because it
what's
was.
with that?
Were you there at?
I don't talk to you, but then you don't even stop by when you're in the area.
Were you there at 7 o'clock?
I'm here at 7 o'clock every morning.
In the evening.
Most nights I am here till 7 o'clock.
You weren't there. You weren't there. You were closed.
Hey, you never know until you call.
Yeah, I didn't see the spotlight. I didn't see the Smokin' Joe spotlight, the palm trees light in the window. So
you didn't see my Batman spotlight, didn't I?
I was going to say it's not Batman anymore. It's Smokin' Joe.
Yeah, it's Smokin' Joe. No reasonable offer refused. Yeah. Yeah. Little smelter light.
Yeah.
So what's going on now? I tried to buy a truck from you, but you were really mean to me, so I said forget it.
I need more information. I need pictures and stuff of your truck.
You don't need a picture of my truck. My truck is you know exactly what my truck looks like. It's not a one dent or scratch on it. It's perfectly fine. So I should be. It's an A+ trade-in. That's all you need to know.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. That's Andrew, not me, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't have those. Those are all him.
Oh, don't blame me for all that.
Yeah. So what's the rebates right now? Did you ever find out what the rebates are?
Yeah, there's just on the trucks or just the all vehicles or what do you want to know?
Details, Dan.
Well, I think I'm going to keep my truck because I told Jenny, but if it's a Smokin' Joe deal, I might, because I'm going to get my truck wrapped for the Outdoor Call Radio. I'm going to get but if I can't get a Smokin' Joe deal, I'm going to keep my truck.
Yeah, but the thing is on the rebates is I don't know what the rebates are going to be until the truck's built.
See what he's doing here, folks. See, I'm going to order the truck and I'm going to make the deal. It's just like every time I buy well, we got you 1.9 financing or 2.9 financing. And as soon as I signed the papers, 20 minutes later, 0% financing for 72 months. See, I already see what's going on here.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to tell. That's it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's the Outdoors Dan effect.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the Outdoors Dan effect. Well, and whenever Dan buys a truck, then people know to buy a truck afterwards.
Yeah, you wait 30 minutes from when I when I sign the contract. That's when you want to buy a truck.
And then he complains about it.
Yeah.
And he'll never let you live it down. He'll just.
I know.
Now you know why I make him put the seat covers on every time. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just gonna wait until you can tell me for sure because I would like to get a white one to get wrapped, but I'm not. I want to make sure I get my usually 45% off.
There's no way to tell for sure. I mean, right now is the most unknown times, and it's going to continue like that for a long time because the plants are at full capacity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 95% of the vehicles that GM's building, this is for all models, is for being sold before they even make it to the lot. So in GM's eyes, and it's unfortunate for the consumer side, but in GM's eyes, GM's like, well, why would I put 0% out or big rebates when everything's selling? So,
well, you just tell GM if they want my money, they're going to have to do something.
I'll tell them.
Tell them that big fat gray pigeon that you usually get every other year is out there, but you can't pluck him until you get a deal.
Got it.
Yeah. Hey Detroit, I need to help my regular pigeon. I can't get him in this year. I need a little help.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a little breadcrumb so he comes cooing in for a truck. Yeah.
I need a favor. I'll tell him I need a favor.
Yeah, I know you. Just all you gotta do is pick up the hotline.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Hey, I was so excited when I found out that you guys had that new tailgate deal on all the trucks now.
Yeah, you can get it on all the trucks now, which is really nice. It's pretty cool on how it works too.
Jeff Duggar says you're the Herb Turlick of the automotive world. You know who that? You know what he's referencing there, don't you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you ever watch WKRP radio?
I did not.
Okay, there was a sales guy on there that wore this ugliest suit all the time. His name was Herb. It's just a typical typical salesman. And the guy would try to sell you snake oil if he could. He's basically ripping on you a little bit, Joe.
I gather that.
Yeah. You know, Jeff, he doesn't have like a key lime pine green suit.
Nope.
Yeah. No, actually, Joe, if I was going to buy a vehicle, it would be through Joe. So.
That's insane. And Dan just likes giving me grief, everybody.
Oh, I gotta beat him up. You should see him before I sign the contract. I always go back at least 3 times. You could do just a little bit better than that. I mean, the last time I saw blood spurting out of his neck, out of his vein. I mean, it's just like I thought he was gonna. Yeah, I thought he was gonna lose it. He goes, man, I just can't go back to Brett one more time. I said, it only take you 3 minutes. I'll wait right here. Yeah.
Wrong, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if someone wants to find out what amazing deals and offers you have, Joe, where can they find you?
1101 Southeast or labor at the Rock, and I'll be here till 6 today.
Hey, did you order that light for me?
Yes, it'll be here next week.
Okay, please just text me when that comes in, and I'll probably, if they're not going to have the rebates and stuff out, I'm going to probably order some brand new tires. I'm going to get some 10 ply, so let me know what kind of tire deals you got going at Carl, will you?
Yeah, because it'll only take maybe a half hour at most to get that light fixed. So.
Okay, no, that's good. Because if I'm going to keep it, I'm going to put some new tires on. So.
Okay, sounds good.
I can't believe I'm at 24,000 miles on this truck already.
Wow. You've been moving.
I think that's the most I've ever had on before I trade, because I trade so much, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been a good run for you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I think Jenny's proud of me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Or she's just more or less forcing you to keep that.
Well, I get such a good deal, and I get, I'm in equity so much on my vehicles. I can afford to trade a lot. I'm basically getting the same deal every time. That's the only reason I can do that is because Joe takes care of me, and I put a pretty good down payment when I bought the first one, and that keeps coming back to me every time. Because my trucks
now the values are worth higher too. So
well, well, that's just it. I mean, you can get amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can almost get what I paid for it. It's crazy.
Yep.
Almost. So, all right, I got to run.
Thanks for everything. We'll see you.
Thank you, Joey.
Yes, Thanks, Joe.
See you, buddy.
There you go, Smoking Joe. All right, hey, 840 and some change, 244-1350, 244-1350. I've got trivia coming up, and then we've got to do the, What's Your Beef segment and some other stuff. So we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are tools part of your life? Whether you're a professional...
Hey, Joe, I give him a lot of grief, but I love that guy.
You need the right tools to do the job right the first time. You have a partner waiting to help you Monday through Saturday. That's Bob's Tools on Army Post Road. Bob's Tools on Army Post Road has been helping professionals and handy people do the job right since 1981. They stock quality tools like DeWalt, Milwaukee,
Raven.
and Occidental.
When I said Raven, can I love you, Raven? He jumped off the couch. Oh, he's looking for me.
Help you complete your job. Bob's Tools also stocks Vice's air compressors.
What is this magic? He's not here.
Every day to help you complete your projects. Bob's Tools.
Have you ever heard of Charlie Barnes?
1493 East Army Post Road, and is
I think I have one. Who's that?
He's a comedian that hunts.
At 515-287-7542.
And I kind of thought, like, man, he'd be a great guy to have on.
Bob's Tools. The right tools in stock all the time.
Good luck.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to
I'll
capture
search
the
out for
moment.
it. I'll see if I can get
Arrow
them.
camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and
He's from Wisconsin.
Their patented
Well, they hunt up there.
to any tree
So,
or
and
ground setup.
he's done a number of different
Fixes
like
are
funny
affordable
skits
and
with
easy
like
to set
about
up
hunting
for
deer
various wind directions.
and so forth. I thought, man, that'd be a good guy to get on.
Including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose.
For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod option. Quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action. Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear.
Not yet, Chuck. I'm still trying to get my Iowa buck, buddy. They're in the corn. I got so much corn in around me. I'm sitting all day pretty much, and I'm seeing 4 or 5 deer total. It's driving me nuts, man.
They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own.
Johnny Fever. I'm not Johnny Fever. I'm more like what was the program director's name? I can't remember. It was Johnny. It was Venus. Venus Flytrap. What was yeah, Andrew is kind of like Les Nessman. Yeah, the Silver Sow Award. That's Andrew. Yeah.
That's a good thing. I'll take it.
They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before.
Okay.
Tacticam.com for more info. Every spring it happens. You can't wait to hear those first gobbles. The trick to getting him is sounding as sweet as that hen roosted out in front of you. Have you heard of Spurs Up Calls? Spurs Up is a call company.
They put that in twice.
Spurs Up crafts each
Spurs Up Calls, everybody. Andy, that's it, Neil. Andy. No, Mr. Carlson was the owner, Jeff. It was Andy. Andy was the program director, yeah. Mr. Carlson was funny. That was a great show. That's why I got into radio. I love that show, man. Baby, if you ever wondered. He doesn't have enough hair to be Andy. No. I'm Andy. I got hair.
Mini wagon calls have a higher raspy pitch, and their little lady walnut box call is one you will want in your arsenal. Spurs Up Calls is a family call business that knows the little things make the difference. Check out their calls at SpursUpCalls.com. Spurs Up Calls, family owned and hunter friendly.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Are you ready for What's Your Beef?
Where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef? 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 ¿Dónde está la carne? Hey, where's the beef?
Is that it? Where's your beef? Is that the whole thing? Did you change that up? That sounds different. No, that sounded different. All right, where's your beef? What's your beef? It's brought to you by the fine folks at Darren Islander, American First Insurance, American Family Insurance, and Ankeny. This week's beef is from Jason Stevenson from Des Moines. What's up with the deer running away from rattling, Dan? They don't do that on TV. Well, now, Jason, I've said this on the air I don't know how many times. What you see on TV is not always how it happened. Okay, it's called creative editing. I mean, a lot of times that's like hours and hours and hours of footage that they put together to make a show. So, but I've had deer run away from rattling. I mean, that's just, every deer has a different, it's just like turkeys, man. Whatever critter that you're hunting, every critter is going to have a different personality or a different reaction to what you're doing. So, what's up with the deer running away from the river? I love that. It's so funny, man. It happens, Jason. It happens. It's not, they're not criticizing your rattling technique. Larry Mack was on here a few minutes ago, and he rattles for like 15, 16 seconds. So, just try to keep it short and intense. And, every deer is going to react differently. So just go on. But it doesn't always happen like it does on TV. So there's quite a few things on TV they say that work don't, especially if they're trying to sell it to you. That's one thing I'll say about what we've done. I can name on. I don't promote something unless I believe in it 100%. And in some of the stuff that I've talked about over the years, I've laughed at when I talked about it because I had to talk about it. But folks, I would always preface it with saying, I don't know if this works. I'm just telling you this is out here. There's been like one or two things I can think of, and I'm not going to mention them because that's not fair for me to do that. But I put the disclaimer out that I'm not 100% sold on this. But 99% of if I don't ever say that, if I promote it, I believe in it. I mean, that's just the way I am. I won't ask you to buy something if I'm not using it myself, and I don't think it works. But anyway, rattle often, blind rattle. If you see a buck and it's walking away from you, Jace, go ahead and rattle. But don't rattle when he's looking at you, okay? Rattle when they're not looking at you. If they start looking at you, don't rattle anymore because you're going to give yourself up if you do that. Anyway, hey, Jace, you're going to get lunch from Darren Eilander to Chick-fil-A for What's Your Beef. Folks, if you'd like to do that, go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. That's the website now. And there's just on the homepage, if you scroll down, you'll see What's Your Beef or Where's Your Beef. And there's a little red button there. Just smash that button and my email comes up. Send me a What's Your Beef, and if I read it on the air, you get lunch free from Darren Eilander. How about that? What?
I like it.
You like that?
I like it.
All right, let's do some trivia. Let's give some Milo Locker certificates away. 244-1350, 244-1350. And just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, please. And if you've already won a certificate, let's let other folks try to win because I only got so many of those. Okay, so let's be nice and share the wealth. All right. Andrew is taking the 244-1350, sir. 515-244-1350. Yep. Brad. Yep. That's the number. I'm sitting here doing that. And I got that answered. I'm answering text live on the air, on Facebook Live and on the radio. So, boy, the pheasant opener is open because the Facebook live stream went to half. I could tell that's already happening. So, 8 o'clock, it opened up. It's already, what is it? It's 8:50 already. Can you believe that? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, folks. I'm telling you, crazy. Andrew, who do we got up first? I'm waiting on Andrew. What do you got, bud?
Well, first off, we got Brad.
Let's go say hi to Brad. Good morning, Brad.
Morning, Dan. How you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
Hey, I just want to let you know that I got a Windset unit here a while back.
Yeah.
And I put that sucker to work this week and got a nice little 10-pointer.
Hey, isn't that a slick little unit?
It is. I just heard you talking about the products that you promote. I can attest to that one working myself. So.
Yeah, all the bucks I've got coming in have went right to that thing and smelt it. I've got the pure whitetail honey cartridge in mine, but yeah, they definitely smell it. It works good. So.
Yeah, I just had the Windset brand or whatever, the Doe Estrus, and had one little 8-point come in and walk right up to it, start licking his nose. He moved on, and then about an hour later, that 10-point come in, and he stopped and turned right to it. I thought he was going to skirt me, and ended up turning and walking about 5 to 6 more steps right into that wind scent and gave me the perfect shot.
Well, congratulations, buddy. I'm glad we helped you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for calling and telling us, Brad. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
All righty. Have a good day, Dan.
Thank you, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you. Bye.
There you go. There goes. Do we have trivia?
We have Aaron.
Let's go see what Aaron's up to. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning.
Yeah, you want to try for a Milo locker certificate?
I'll try for another one.
Well, if you already won one, we don't want to give another one out.
All righty.
All right. So you already won one?
Yeah.
All right. Call me back next week.
All righty, will do.
Thanks, Aaron. Yep. All right, 244-1350. If you haven't won one yet, give me a holler, 244-1350, and we'll make it easy on you because we want you to win. So, and I'm trying to get those out to as many different people as we can because, everybody likes to win. And, the Milo locker, we want to get new people out there to see Daryl and Ange at the new locker and, see the facility. And good morning, Tom Asa. Good to see you. Hi, Paula. Always appreciate that, Paula. You're very kind. Paula says she always enjoys the show. That's very nice of you. 244-1350. If you're gonna call me, and let's get some winning going here. We got some winning to do. Jim's up next. Jim. Let me tell you about Herman's Fine Jewelers real quick. Just go to Herman's. Holiday shopping is Christmas is here. 2900 University in West Des Moines, 222-2600. Tell Donnie and Frank I sent you. They'll take great care of you, and you'll get something super nice for the holidays. Herman's Fine Jewelers, the official jewelry store of the Outdoor Call Radio. And in Advanced Family Dentistry, if you are new to the area and you need a dentist, Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. Who's up first?
Jim.
Let's go say hi to Jim. Jim, good morning, Jim.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
I'm good. You want to try a Milo certificate?
Oh, yeah, I haven't won one in a few years. Does that count?
Yeah. If you haven't won one in a couple years. Who's my dentist?
Oh, my God, I listen to your show every week, and I cannot think of the name of it.
May the floss be with you.
I can't remember, Dan.
Is it Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi?
Yes, Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi.
Dr. Scott Obi-Wan, or is it Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, or Dr. Williams?
I've heard you say Obi-Wan Kenobi so many times, I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, it's Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. And Advanced Family Dentistry, where are they at, Jim? What city? It's where Sportsman's Warehouse is.
I Google it, so I can't remember.
It's just
Des Moines.
Ankeny.
Ankeny. That's a two-part question.
Well, I know. You already won. I'm just trying to milk it for everything I can. And are they located on 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa?
I think that's correct.
Okay. Well, you win, Jim. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dan.
All right. We'll call you back after the show.
Great.
Thanks, Jim. No, he's not wrong. He was right. Did you have another person on there?
Sean.
Let's go say hi to Sean. Sean, is this you?
Yes, it is.
Sean, you want to go for a Milo certificate?
I would love to.
Where do I go to the dentist at, Sean?
You go to Ankeny, Dr. Yagi.
Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the name of the dentist?
You just said it.
Advanced Family Dentistry?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, Advanced Family Dentistry, Sean.
Advanced Family Dentistry. In
and where are they located at, Sean?
In Ankeny.
907 North Ankeny Boulevard?
That is correct.
And do you know their phone number?
I don't.
964-1490, is that right?
That sounds good.
And if I was going to go look them online, where would I find them online? At AnkenySmiles.com?
That sounds about right.
Are you sure you know that, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, what's the website?
AnkenySmiles.com.
You're a winner.
All right.
Winner! Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, we'll call you after the show, buddy.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Sean. There goes Sean. See, that's, when I get the listeners to help me do my commercials, it's always a fun thing.
You're my boy, Blue.
That's right. You're my boy, Blue. All right, I am out of here in like a minute. I want to thank all the vets out there. If you are serving, thank you for your service. If you have served, thank you for your service. If you are a family member of a service member that's deployed, thank you for your sacrifice as well. You are part of that, and we want to thank you for everything that you have to endure on deployments. I just got a really nice text from Mike Raines. He said they're having a loved one come back after their 7th deployment. So we definitely want to send our hearts and prayers out to all of our vets, our veteran families, communities. If you are working at the VA Center, thank you for what you do. You're all part of that. Thank you for a wonderful service. Jim Holloway, you're not an idiot, Jim. Congrats, man. So anyway, it's just it's all part of the system, and if you are a part of this system, you are some of the best of what this country has to offer. Andrew and I are out of here. I'm going to go head for the tree. You be good to one another, and hopefully, God willing, we'll do this again next Saturday right here on 1350 ESPN. Until then, be good to one another, and thanks for listening. We always appreciate you. See you next week. Bye! Oh, thank you, Facebook family. Appreciate you, Jim. Thank you, Tommy. Are you charging for 3 commercials? Yeah, I should. All right, you guys be good. We'll talk to you later. Be good to one another. Have a great week. And if you need something, send me a PM and I'll give it to you. But thanks, everybody.
Classic flip blade design. The handles are made